This is Tom from the Art of Screenwriting, and I want to talk to you today about writing log lines. Writing good log lines is an essential skill for any screenwriter if you want to sell your screenplay, because that's what you're going to use when you pitch it to producers. So how you write good log lines? First and foremost, your log lines need to be short, typically 25 to 35 words. If you read different articles on writing log lines, everyone will give you a different length, but there's one agreement, and that's that they do need to be short. The second thing is they need to convey certain information. We need to know who is the hero of the story, what is their goal, what obstacles are they going to face, and a little bit about the uniqueness of the story. It also helps if you can fill in just a little bit of colour about the main character. Now that's a lot to pack into a short space, but that's one of the skills of screenwriting, is to be very, very efficient in your writing. So let's look at a couple of examples I've written for some well-known movies. So the first one is for Raiders of the Lost Ark. On the eve of World War II, maverick archaeologist Indiana Jones races to prevent the Nazis from turning the greatest archaeological relic of all time into a weapon of mass destruction. So first and foremost, that's short, 31 words, right on the nose. Secondly, the logline gives us the setting, pre-World War II, the hero and something of his character, a maverick archaeologist, what his goal is, to stop the Nazis, and also something about the antagonist, the villain, again, the Nazis. As a reader, you'd probably want to learn more to find out what this great treasure is and how an archaeologist is supposed to stop the Nazis. Let's look at another example for an indie film, Rushmore. Sometimes these types of films can be harder to come up with log lines, but if you follow the basic principles, you'll find it still works. So for Rushmore, a precocious private high school student whose life revolves around his school competes with its most famous and successful alumnus for the affection of a first grade teacher. Again, it's on the money in terms of length, 28 words. We know who the hero is, a precocious private high school student, what his goal is, the affection of a first grade teacher, his opposition, a famous and successful alumnus. It also hints at the unique nature of the story, which is a kid and an older man fighting for the affections of a young woman. So how do you come up with good log lines? I find there's a couple of useful formats that you can run them through to make sure you always get the correct ingredients every time. So the first is, the hero has a problem and must achieve a goal to solve that problem. So the example I'm giving here is from the Harrison Ford film The Fugitive. So the hero, a prominent surgeon has a problem. He's falsely convicted of killing his wife, and his goal, he goes on the run to find and expose the real killer. So take your story, run it through that format, and see what logline you come out with. A second version, the hero has a goal but a major obstacle stands in his way. In this case I've used the film The Mummy. The hero, a wealthy archaeologist, has a goal, seeking treasure hidden inside one of the Great Pyramids. Obstacle, must fight off hordes of evil mummies to get it. Very slightly different one from the other. Try your story through both of those formats and see which one you like best. And there's one final thing to be said about log lines. Most people write their log lines when they've finished their screenplay and their thoughts have turned to marketing. I think that's too late. I think you should write your log line much earlier in the process. The time to write your log line is when you're developing your story, because your log line will tell you what is the heart of your story. Who is your hero? Who is the villain? What are the obstacles? What is their goal? If you write the logline first, you will always have something that keeps you on track as you write the story. If as you write the story it starts to change, you need to decide, is it changing for the better, or are you actually losing focus on your story? So that's Loglines. This is Macnab-Stark from the Art of Screenwriting. Talk to you again soon. Thank you for watching.